From Knowledge to Certitude. Healing through God's Grace. October 11, 2014. From knowledge to certitude in the correctness of all events, the correctness of all things, the correctness of all life. I am Sananda. Today we direct the light of heaven to where it is needed, so that the path from knowledge to the inner certitude can be fulfilled. Many human beings still have certain reservations what the events of the changes is concerned and the change itself. Insecurity and a deeply troubling doubt spreads out and destroys the strength, which is necessary in order to pursue one's own and the planetary ascension. In many light warriors, despite the immense knowledge about the contexts and the course of this time, the certitude that the ascension is now, that the change is now, that the end of time is happening, is still not or not deeply enough anchored. Is it really as such, like the prophets of this time proclaim, and does ascension also apply to me? Really? At the end of the day, incertitude very often gains the upper hand, and now it is necessary to eliminate this condition, like dandruff needs to be removed, in order to bring forth the even skin underneath it. I say to you, the only truth and reality of this time is the end of its existence. I say to you, the only truth and reality of this now time on earth is the ascension of this world and the ascension of this galaxy. I say to you, the only truth and reality of this time is the transformation of all life. Human beings transform themselves into gods and human beings remain prisoners of time. I say to you, the only truth and reality of this now time on earth is the arrival of the light warriors in the light, and the staying behind of many human children in light-starved space-time. And I say to you, the transformation is now, the uplifting is now, and it is now necessary to step out of the illusion that all of this is only a dream. Therefore we will now attend to this still existing illusion, so that out of the path of knowledge and confidence, a path of the all-eternal certitude in God develops. Reasons for doubt. What stokes the incertitude, the doubts? It is the outer influences of the electromagnetic energy fields and the effective manipulations, which reach you despite the fundamental knowledge, which you possess about the ascension, and thereby create the doubts in you. Redemption of doubt. I ask you now to look inside. Accept the doubt there, where it arises, there, where it encounters you, and let it go. Look at it very carefully and know precisely what you are redeeming in you right now. Do not think, instead allow that thoughts arise in you and images appear, which are connected with this issue. Let the doubt come and again let it go, yet be completely aware that this one must be recognized, accepted, and removed, before you are capable to serve as an unflinching light tower of this time. Always access, as you are undetermined on the inside and insecure, the method of inner contemplation, and allow what appears to you. Accept everything, because the greatest blockages only appear once you are willing to let them go also, then when they feel accepted by you. Ask us masters or the archangels for assistance, and we are with you, before you even finish thinking about your request or have finished pronouncing it. Ask for the redemption, the severance of all energetic structures related to these inner images of incertitude, the doubts and false assumptions. Using this method remove the blockages, and you will greet the new day already in this and not until in the other world. After you have liberated yourself from the actual doubts, it is necessary to seed certitude, to bring forth a new seed, meaning to recognize and accept the only truth of your being on this level of time. There is only one reason, which has brought together all light warriors of the first and last hours to this earth in this now time and whereby all are connected with each other, the planetary and individual ascension into the light. Anchoring of your reality. Now it is necessary to deeply anchor this truth. This occurs due to two processes. 1. Devotion to your own divine assignments. 2. Devotion to God. Fully accept your own assignments and link all events of this time with your specific assignments. What do I have to fulfill in the here and now? In the answer to this eternal and only question lies the happiness of every human being. As soon as this question has been answered, certitude sets in, and all knowledge steps back in humility and turn the broad field for enlightenment over to certitude. Preoccupy yourself with this existential question until you have attained absolute clarity in this area, because to be in ignorance about it means not to know the world, which once again attracts alien energy fields and whereby you are open also for that, which damages your life. Ask for this insight and trust that it will be given to you. Yet never let go of the aim for it. Thereby dedicate yourself, like in everything, totally to God. But what is meant by devotion to God and how can it be attained? Devotion to God. Devotion means the constant link to God, means that any providence in life is accepted as a welcome gift from God, and means to bring forth every thought, each word and every deed out of this fulfillment. Devotion means neither blind submission nor letting fall oneself in ignorance of the height of the fall. Devotion means to fully consciously decide for a life in God, with God and through God. Means to know the height of the fall and to jump without any instance of hesitation. Capable for true devotion is the one who has attained knowledge and has anchored certitude. Out of this inner link to the source of all sources, develops the certitude and a human being awakens, immovable and clear, radiant and not to be overlooked. Such a being is a true miracle work of kindness and delight. And this miracle work in a human being is coming alive based on this awareness work. Method of purification. Now proceed as follows. 1. Look at your doubts, accept them and let go of them. 2. Ask for knowledge of your unique divine assignments. Never give up and be willing to do anything for this insight, because before a human being is able to fulfill his assignments, he must have obtained the quality of persistence and endurance. Meaning, the manner of the search determines how the seeker manages what he has found. 3. Devote to God in full awareness of the significance of this decision. Let yourself fall, sink into His grace. After this step, everything ceases to exist, except God. Then it is easy to accept life as it is. Then it is easy to recognize the many turns of life as a hint from God to recognize and interpret it correctly. Then it is easy to understand that a human being is not complete solely through knowledge, because a human being is complete based on inner certitude, the correctness of all things, even if the knowledge in some areas is lacking. Meditate about it, follow the instructions given here, do as I ask you, and you will never again fight with doubts, because they were removed based on your will and in our presence. Whoever is sure, is no slave of knowledge, instead knowledge serves him. Whoever is aware of self, lives in the certitude of all life, in the omnipresent reality, which is, the all that is reality in God. Meditate about it and heal yourself in God's grace. Do it now, because until tomorrow your unrecognized doubts of today will have vanished, in order to meet you again the day after tomorrow and put you into unrest. Break through this cycle and you will find redemption still today, now. I am Sananda. I stand by you in infinite love. Channeled by Jan J. Kozel. Translated by Franz. www.lichtweltverlag.blogspot.com